Welcome to Idaho Fish and Game's Hook and Bulletin podcast, your weekly news roundup of hunting, fishing, trapping, and conservation stories from around the Gem State. Hosted by Fish and Game's Public Information Specialist, Connor J. Lease.
And welcome back to Idaho Fish and Game's Hook and Bulletin podcast. This week on the Hook and Bulletin, we'll be talking about spring turkey controlled hunts, a couple of wildlife crimes down in Southeast Idaho, and upcoming hunter ed in the salmon region. But first, it may not seem like it, but right now is an important time of year if you're a waterfowl hunter. Here's why. Fish and Game is seeking comments on proposed migratory game bird seasons for 2025 through 2026. Fish and Game staff will present all season proposals to the Commission for review during the April 15th conference call. Hunters, you can review these proposals online and provide input on the Migratory Game Bird webpage. That link will be down in the description. The deadline to comment is March 23rd. For those interested in commenting on a specific season proposal, the webpage has it broken down by species to make it super easy. The Fish and Game Commission will finalize the 2025 and 2026 migratory game bird seasons during its April 15th conference call. The public comment process will also include meetings and open houses hosted at Fish and Game's regional offices at the times and dates listed on our website. Please note that not all Fish and Game regions will be hosting meetings and open houses. To learn more or check out a public meeting near you, hit the link down in the show notes. All right, next up, we got some wildlife crime news coming out of the Southeast region. Our enforcement staff are seeking information regarding the illegal killing of both 2 trumpeter swans and 3 mule deer in Southeast Idaho during the last week of December. A member of the public found the dead trumpeter swans floating in the Bear River downstream from the old cheese factory in Thatcher. A second individual reported 3 dead deer, 2 adult does and a doe fawn, shot and left to waste near Gentile Valley Road, approximately 5 miles north of where the swans were discovered. It is not known if the 2 cases are linked. The minimum fine for the illegal killing of each swan is $200, with a civil penalty of $250 each. Because the birds are a migratory species, there are federal penalties as well. As for the deer, they were both shot during closed season and left to waste. In addition to waste charges, the civil penalties are $400 for the first deer, $800 for the second, and $1,600 for the third deer. There's also going to be additional charges for wasting. If anyone has any information regarding these cases or any wildlife violation, please contact Fish and Game Senior Conservation Officer Quinn Kropp at 208-616-3955, or you can call the Citizens Against Poaching hotline at 1-800-632-5999. Remember, callers may remain anonymous, and those with information leading to an arrest are eligible for rewards. Be sure to check out Jenny Jackson's press release if you want to learn more. Okay, time to talk about turkeys. For those of you who put in for a spring turkey controlled hunt, good news, the results are out. The results have been posted through Fish and Game's licensing system, a website you should all probably know about by now called GoOutdoorsIdaho.com. Hunters can check their Go Outdoors Idaho account to view their controlled hunt draw results for spring turkey. Email notifications will be sent to those who provided an email address on their profile. Hunters who were successful in the draw can purchase the controlled hunt tag through their Go Outdoors Idaho account at any Fish and Game regional office location, at any licensed vendor location, or by calling 1-800-554-8685. Tags purchased online or over the phone will include an additional convenience fee and will be mailed to the mailing address on file. Any exchanges of tags must be completed at a Fish and Game office. Remember, folks, it is your responsibility to find out your draw results for hunts. Those of you with a valid email address on file will receive an email with your results status. The 2024 and 2025 turkey seasons and bag limits are available online, so put some eyes on the online brochure for all current spring controlled hunts, seasons, and bag limits. And that is all the major stories this week. Let's hit the rapid fire bulletin. Got a slew of hunter education class announcements for you this week, starting off in good old Stanley, Idaho. Folks from our Salmon region will be hosting a trapper education course in Stanley on Saturday, March 15th. The course will be held from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Stanley Community Library on 240 Nice Avenue. The interactive course provides students with hands-on training from experienced trapping instructors. Basic trapping techniques with safety, ethical trapper behavior, and avoiding non-target catches are emphasized throughout. Other topics covered include trapping regulations, equipment selection, and maintenance. Up the road a ways in Salmon, an instructor-led hunter and bow hunter combination course is scheduled March 21st through the 23rd. This course will certify students in both hunter and bow hunter education and is designed for youth 9 years of age or anyone new to hunting. Space is limited and advanced registration is required by registering online on Fish and Game's website or by visiting any Fish and Game office. For more information, contact the Salmon Regional Office at 208-756-2271. And last up, back down in Southeast Idaho, a whole smorgasbord of hunter, bow hunter, and wolf trapper education courses are being served up between now and early May. Don't wait until the controlled hunt application period or fall hunting seasons get here to register for a hunting education class. Now is the time to enroll in one of the Southeast region's upcoming certification classes while the seats are still available. Also, if you can't find a class to fit your schedule, both hunter and bow hunter education are offered online as a convenient option. So hit the link below to see a full list of classes coming up. Okay, that's it for this week's stories. It's time for our question of the week. This week's question comes to us from Alex W. Alex asks, question for you guys. Having a group application with one non-resident, are the odds better to apply as a group of 3 residents and have the non-resident apply alone? I understand there's a certain percentage of tags allocated to non-residents. So correct me if I'm wrong, if our party of 4 were to get selected and there were no non-resident tags left, that would deselect us as successful applicants. Or how would that work? Hey Alex, thanks for writing in. So as an Idaho resident, if you and your buddies, so 2 residents and 1 non-resident, put in for a hunt together, the only way you could be drawn together is if there are still non-resident tags available. You're taking a bit of a gamble because if your non-resident buddy draws the tag, then you and your buddies would too. But if the non-resident limit has been met and one of your Idaho hunting buddies draws, it would automatically reject you all from the drawing. So yes, you are correct, and hopefully this helps. Oh man, lightning fast Hook and Bulletin this week. That's all the stories we got. So thanks for putting an ear to Idaho Fish and Game's Hook and Bulletin. And again, if there's something on your mind or if you got a question related to Fish and Game matters or if there's something that you're just really genuinely interested in learning about, let us know. Shoot us an email at podcast@idfg.idaho.gov. Again, that's podcast@idfg.idaho.gov. We got the absolute best of the best working for us at Fish and Game. It's been really, really cool to sit down and talk with some of these folks about what they're working on, whether they're sitting at a desk or out in the field. It's really cool stuff. So if there's something that you specifically want to listen to or learn about, let us know. All right, thanks for listening, folks. We'll catch you next week.